What's going on, YouTube? This is Mr. J from Mr. J's Tech Shop, and today I'm bringing you an Acer Aspire 1 722 with the AMD dual-core processor, rated at 1 GHz with built-in Radeon graphics. But what's special about this one is that I have loaded Ubuntu onto this machine. A customer had brought it to me, and it was loaded with Windows 7, but the thing about it is that Windows 7 was running slow, and plus he had a virus on there. And so what he wanted me to do originally was to load Mac OS on there. However, there's a lot of steps to go through with Mac OS, and so what I found was the easiest thing to do was to go ahead and load Ubuntu onto here, which is a Linux distro, one of your more commercial looking Linux operating systems. So here you see that the load time was pretty fast. This does have a 30 gigabyte SSD, which was it was already installed, and so what I did was just wipe the Windows 7 off of there and just installed the Ubuntu from a disk. Used the ISO image and went ahead and burned a disk for this, and so the installation was pretty fast. Pretty fast, and I used an external DVD drive to do it, and everything was straightforward. Everything on this system works. So here I'm going to go into, let's just move the camera over a little bit. Right there. And so you can see there that the Wi-Fi works. I have not tested the Ethernet, but everything seems to be working very well. Just as if it was your regular type of system there. Let's see if I can go up, and there's the battery indicator there, letting you know that it's 2 hours and 45 minutes left. Also, the sleep function on here works. Shutdown works. So everything is working and operable. I really like this Ubuntu. This is my first time putting it on a machine, and I have to say I'm really satisfied with it. And I'm not Apple, an Apple, like super Apple user to where I only use Apple, but I do like the OS and the layout. It is very Apple-esque, and I admit I do like that. So let's just go through some of the things here. So what I'm going to do here is Mozilla Firefox comes pre-installed on the system. Within the operating system, excuse me. So I'm just going to go ahead and open it up. See, it takes a little bit of time to open it up, and I'm going to bookmark so I can show you the full specs on this machine. So let's see here. I'm going to go to view the bookmarks. Let's see. I thought I had bookmarked the specs of the machine. Just wanted to bring that up so the viewers at home could go ahead and see that and know the full specs of the machine, which is looking like, let's see, recently bookmarked. Here we go. I went on Newegg and found the same machine here. And so we'll just take a look at the specs. Go ahead and move the camera down a little bit. Right there. So you can see the full specs. Zoom in. Okay, so this machine has as you see, an AMD dual-core processor, C60 at 1 gigahertz, 4 gigabytes of memory. We have the 30 gigabyte Kingston drive, and I should also mention here that the Ubuntu is the 64-bit. So it does run very well. The Ubuntu operating system only recognizes 3.16 gigabytes of RAM. I do not know why that is, and my only guess is that maybe some of the RAM is shared with the video, since the the Radeon graphics are on the the processor itself. What I'm gonna do is load. I'm going to load the Apple site here. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see. And the reason why I load the Apple site is because it seems to be very flash heavy, and it's always my tester to see how fast the system responds. And so as you can see, it loaded really quick here. Um, Everything came up just like it does. This operating system really makes best use of this processor, and I would say that it makes better use of it than the Windows 7 did, because it was just running. It was running slow, and I know that it had a virus, but man, it was so terribly slow. And the customer was like, he was like, man, I want to use it I want to use this computer for in the shop. So yeah, what we're gonna do here is just go ahead and go to the library over here, and so you see, so it comes with LibreOffice, so you can do your Word documents. We also have a calculator, or excuse me, a spreadsheet, and they also have their slideshow. This right here is the Ubuntu Software Center. Let's go ahead and open it up. And what you can do is just download different software from here. I have yet to use this, so I don't know very much about it. So let's see. You can see different things. It's just like an app store, or the Play Store, anything like that, on your Android and iOS devices. So let's go ahead and close that down. Let's go to System Settings. Now this is where you can pretty much see that it has that Apple type of look to it. The menu is nice and clean and fluid there. We can go into Appearance and change our background. Let's see, to that. I must say that this display is very beautiful. It's a 1366 by 768 HD display on this device. So yeah, and speaking of displays, I also want to note that the HDMI port does not work on here. I don't know why, but for some reason it doesn't work, and I don't know if I can go in and if it's a driver issue or what. So yeah, you can go and you can do the different settings, your keyboard layout, network, power. So everything that you would be able to do normally, you can still do. I did try out the USB ports. All of them work. It recognizes everything. The SD card slot works perfectly. So anybody that has reservations about installing Ubuntu, I highly suggest, Googling your machine and seeing what other people say about their experiences with Ubuntu. I'm just going to go ahead back into Firefox. But yeah, all in all, this system seems to run flawlessly. I did use an older distro, was a 12.04, and that was the one that a lot of people went with, and it was just one of the ones that a lot of people said worked straight out of the box. So yeah, let's see. We'll just go to YouTube here and show you how it loads. Video resolution on this laptop does, on the system, it stops at 360. I'm not sure if it would work better if I did some workarounds with the drivers. As far as the ones from ATI, Radeon, whatever, but everything works great, and it works just like it's supposed to. Let's see. Let's try to find something. Let's find something fun. Let's go to an electric car. Let's just type electric car. But just note the responsiveness of this system. It just works perfectly. Alright, so let's go. Oh, and audio works just as it's supposed to. You can see a little stutter there. Let's go to full screen. So you see it functions normally. Okay, so let's go ahead and skip out of here, and we're going to go ahead and shut down the system. Just show you shutdown times are fast, as well as the startup times, as you saw. And that's due to the SSD, which makes everything just snappy. And like I said, it's 30 gigabytes. It's going to fit the customer's needs just right. If he's planning on using this for a shop machine. So let's go ahead to shut down. And then ask us, are you sure you want to close all programs and shut down a computer? And yes, we are sure. And you get a nice Ubuntu. Just love that little logo there. Very nice, very clean. But that is where we're going to end our video. And so I thank you for watching Mr. J's Tech Shop. And I hope that you join us again for another look at products to come. All right.